My name is Michael Crowder, and I'm from Washington State, so it was a 3:15 a.m. wake-up call this morning, so it's a long way out here. I live in the eastern part of Washington, and it has been between 105 and 110 for 3 weeks, so the weather here is nice. It hasn't rained one drop since early May, so I hear you're just the opposite around here, but it's very beautiful. I've never been to New England before, and it's really nice. This picture was taken from my phone from my mailbox, and you can't appreciate the colors in the background on this screen, but it's beautiful. So I'm here to talk about the NACD Tribal Outreach and Partnership RPG that was started here recently. I'm the chair of that, and like I said, I'm from Washington State. I'm a supervisor for Benton CD, and I have 1 minute to complete this. I'm not kidding. When I went to the Northern Plains, I had 2 hours to present this, and we went 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I will be very quick here. But before we get into the, I don't know what happened. I didn't touch it. We're all flubbered up. Anyways, I wanted to thank our NRCS partners because they're funding this work, and it goes back to the mantra of every acre, every American, every day. It's not just the ag, it's not just the urban, but we also have to work with our tribal partners as well. And this slide's very busy, but what it's telling you is in 2012, Washington State has 29 recognized tribes, and it can be a challenge because not only do they not only get along with the districts that they're working with, sometimes they don't get along amongst themselves, so you have to be very careful what you say and what you do. And as a self-appointed white boy from Indiana, I did not understand the tribal politics, so I've spent 17 years understanding that, and I will probably spend the next 40 still trying to understand that. But I have worked with some wonderful tribal folks that helped me through that. One being Roylene Rides at the Door. She's a tribal member from the Blackfeet Nation, and she was a member of the original WACD Tribal Outreach. And one day, after I was appointed chair of that, I said, is there anything, or if there's ever anything I say or do wrong, please let me know. And she goes, well, since you asked, she gave me 9 things that I did that day that I probably shouldn't do. So now she just grabs me quietly, says, you probably should say this. So we're getting there. What this tells you is we had a problem in Washington between tribes and districts. It was very obvious, and what we tried to do is we created a task force and just opened the lines of communication. Now, that was one of the biggest problems, is that we didn't know how to talk to the tribes, we didn't know the process, and each one is different. But once we started the outreach, and one of the big things was in 2014, we created a district tribal partnership award, and we started gaining momentum and respect from other tribes. When this tribe saw that we were successfully working with the other tribe, we started the ball slowly rolling downhill. And there's still a long way to go, and there will always be challenges, but it was about opening the lines of communication between the tribes and the districts. This was in Reno at the NACD meeting. WACD presented, and we said we should take this nationally, so I became the chair by default for the tribal outreach for NACD. It's been a lot of work. It's been challenging, but it's been very rewarding to myself because of meeting all the different tribal folks throughout the nation. And we're very well represented through the different NACD readings in the state, and we have Maine as a representative for our state in this region. And it's very important to have your tribal members. These are district supervisors that are also tribal to gain that respect. We need that mindset to help us move forward. And then we also have NRCS, NASCA, and NCDA as members as well. But here's the tribes that are currently represented, and I cannot pronounce that, so maybe someday somebody can help me. Thank you very much. That has never been successfully pronounced in my term, but we are represented quite well.